Jim Steam Clown. All right, this is part two in my series Canvas 101. All right, so I am basically moving a bunch of stuff around in a Canvas class. And the idea here is it's better to move content as a module rather than individually as quizzes and things like that. Because when you do it as a module, it it comes across and pulls everything with it, all the images, everything. So, for example, I've got my class orientation module that I'm building back up again and cleaning everything else up and doing stuff. So this is my orientation module for my class. Starting first week, first few days, that kind of stuff. And so I want to move a bunch of stuff from a different class. And so what I did was I went into this class, which I'm going to completely get rid of after I've moved all the stuff and reorganized it and updated it and everything. But if you come into the modules, what I actually did was I've been taking things out of the individual modules and I've been moving them to this move to another class, lab assignment module, right? And so now all of these items here, all of these quizzes, all of these headers, all of this stuff, it's all going to get pulled into my other class as a complete module with all the images, all the links, and everything intact, so that then I can just like reorganize it there. And then once it's pulled in as a module, I can just do whatever I want with it. So, for example, I'm going to come over here and I'm going to say copy to, and I'll be able to select the class that I want, and that happens to be this one, right? So I'm just going to select that and I'm going to copy. So off it goes. It's going over there, getting copied, and it's all going to be organized. So here we go. Let's go look. Sometimes takes a second, but if I come over to modules, and I scroll all the way down, lo and behold, here's my class, this module that I just copied over. And all of these items are in here with all of their files and everything. Now, the second thing that I always like to do is after I move these around and put them into the right module that I want them to actually be in, I also come in to files. And I always organize my files up so that I have, a name of the class. I create a, inside the name, because this is like the default, that's just the name of the class. But I create inside of that, I create a directory basically called the name of the class. And in that directory, I put files, images, and then this is another one. It's also going to be images, but I've got images here. Well, the thing I just copied all those other quizzes and assignments and everything from that whole module, that came out of this class. And so now there's a whole bunch of images. So there's a bunch of images that came across. There's some other things that came. Yeah, so images. So these images are here. I'm going to actually move those into my images of this new class, right? So I can grab all those and just drop them in to my images. I don't think there's anything there. All right. So basically, I just moved all the files that came from the quizzes and things, all the images. I brought those all over, right? And there were no other files that came with that, so they're all there. Anyway, I think this is cool, right? It lets you organize stuff, and so now I can take all my little icebreakers and all that kind of stuff and go stick it into my, my first and second week of school stuff, and I just reorganize it so it's nice and cool. Anyway, hope that helps. Bye.